Bitwit's coverage of CES 2017 is brought to you by Fractal Design, MSI, and CableMod. Check out the links in the description below, where Fractal Josh will throw a pie in your face.
Alright guys, we're kicking it here now at the Patriot booth, taking a look at a brand new keyboard from these guys. This is the V770. It's brand spanking new, and it is, of course, as you can see, RGB illuminated with per key illumination, so you can actually go into the software and customize it just however you want it. Each individual key is programmable. You can actually see over here we've got some macro buttons. It's not too many. I'm glad that there's only a single row instead of 2 or 3. Kind of just keeps it a little bit slimmer, a little bit more narrow on the desk. Over here we have a very nice wrist rest that's actually also RGB illuminated, and unfortunately you can't configure that or change that. It is going to be stuck to this color cycling mode. However, some really cool feature here is that you can just remove it with a magnet, and there's a little gold-plated connector right there to activate the LEDs. Over here, moving on, we've got a couple actual hardware buttons, or keys I should say, for your lighting effects. So there's a number of lighting effects that if you didn't want to go into the software, you just want to do something really quick on the fly, you can tap any of those and switch it up to your liking. We've also got some multimedia keys over here, and it's actually kind of a nice little control solution that they have here. Feels really good, very tactile. Volume wheel, gotta love that. USB braided cable, very nice, kind of a red and black design there. There's also USB pass-through, 2.0 of course, and an audio jack as well, right over here on the right side. Go ahead and focus that for you. Yeah, you don't see too many audio pass-throughs on keyboards. It would have been cool to see a microphone too, but maybe in a future revision. Let's go ahead and move over to the headset. This is actually a pretty sweet looking headset. They aren't 100% sure on the MSRP yet, but it's looking pretty good so far. This is the man, the names are so confusing. It's the V370. Yes, that is correct. The V370. It actually has a really nice matte finish. It almost looks like that kind of rubbery textured design, which is really soft and smooth to the touch. It's also extremely light and very comfortable. I put it on. It's got faux leather ear cups, but also comes with these replaceable fabric ones that you can swap out. I personally like the pleather. They feel pretty good. You've also got RGB lighting, of course, on the side there, where you can see the little accent going around the Viper branding. These are, I believe, semi-open, just from testing them out. Additionally, you've got a microphone. This is a headset after all. It just swings down like that. Whoops, sorry for the focus. It does not flex really, but I'm sure it'll pick up just fine. It folds back up, and that'll obviously mute it when you're not using it as a headset. You just want to use it as headphones. Non-detachable braided cable. Again, kind of matches with the keyboard with the red and black stitching. It is braided, looks very nice. If you look over here, we've actually got some more action on the ear cup itself. Volume wheel, whoa, let me go ahead and focus, yeah. Volume wheel right here, and this little thing will activate a drumming marching band. That's what this switch does. No, it activates some sub drivers that are 30 millimeters, and that actually kind of creates a vibration effect when you're in games. Gives a bit more immersion to the experience. Of course, you can always disable that if it's not your thing. I think of it kind of like as a rumble effect, like that a lot of gaming controllers have. But it seems pretty cool. And you've also got a really nice construction here. Metal, look at that, a metal band. A metal band. Usually this is one of the biggest points of failure for a headset, so I'm really glad that they've included some metal right there with, of course, numbers so you know that it's even on both sides, and some padding on the headband as well. That is faux leather, I believe. Overall, very nice little package here from Patriot. All right, so here we have the last piece of the puzzle in this peripheral game here in the 70 line. This is the V570 gaming mouse. You can see it's got a very aggressive design. Thank you very much, Paul, for hand modeling for us. It's got some rubber grips on the side. It's got 13 programmable buttons, 12,000 DPI, but like the rep even said, who even needs that? Who knows? It's also got a laser sensor on the bottom there with some interesting looking feet. It's definitely got a unique aesthetic. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. It also has a built-in weight system, which I think is pretty cool. If you want to pop off that panel, it is magnetic, so really easy to access. Swap out, let's see, 2, 4, 6, up to 6 different weights. I forget how heavy they are, but I'm sure you guys will be covered, regardless of what your preference is. Definitely a nice design. If you look at the scroll wheel, it has a bit of a rubber texture on it for better grip. It also has a really nice braided cable, again going with the red and black theme on the stitching and whatnot. Overall, very nice mouse here from good old Patriot. Did I mention there's RGB lighting on this mouse? I'm sure you couldn't tell. And also a sniper button for all of you first-person shooter gamers out there.
Pretty sexy.
So if you guys are looking for something a little bit more economical and you don't want to go quite on the 70 series line, they also have their 30 series in the Viper lineup. So here we have the V330 headset and the V361. And basically you just get a little bit fewer features maybe. In terms of like the RGB functionality, this is I think just a static red, things like that, but still same build quality, still same awesome microphone and braided cable and things like that. Here's the V730 keyboard. It does not have RGB functionality, but it does have quite a few cool LED effects. Of course, you don't get an RGB, wrist rest either, but some people actually prefer the more subdued aesthetic. I actually personally like it a lot. Oh wait, I totally forgot to check what switch this is.
It's brown.
Oh, these are Kale Browns. Wait, what's the other keyboard? Hold on.
And a Patriot.
Excuse me, Paul.
My father was. I came
Oh.
here to raise crops.
These are Kale Reds.
And God live in a family.
Got it.
If I can live in peace, I will.
What the hell are you doing?
Quoting Braveheart.
Nerd. And finally, we've got the 530, the V530, I should say. It actually has a totally different look than the 570. I might actually like this a little bit better in terms of cosmetics. Look at this. It's got a switch to just turn off all the LEDs on the mouse. If you're just like, screw lights, I just want a simple mouse, and I want it to be discreet. Actually, you still get RGB functionality here, just straight built into the hardware. I thought this was DPI at first, but it actually just changes the colors, which is really cool. The scroll wheel feels really nice. It's got a nice solid click, very tactile, and the side buttons, front and back, are also very clicky and fun to press. That's going to do it for the Patriot Suite here at CES 2017. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to also check out the links in the description for my awesome sponsors for this trip, MSI, Fractal Design, and of course, CableMod. Thank you so much again. Subscribe for more tech stuff coming at you really soon here at CES 2017. Say bye, honey.
Bye.
She's just here for the parties.
Yeah.
What were you doing? you know you're like in every one of my videos.